Survivors, how are we doing? It's me, Coby, with cobygts to survive. Streaming 10 p.m. Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday. Yep. Every day right now until we get some viewers in this bitch. If you're watching the video or you're here live, give a like, subscribe if you're enjoying what you're seeing lately. We're fucking living it up. And also tell Fuzzy to get his ass on here. What a flaker, dude. Come on, Fuzzy, get on here. Anyways, we're doing Interchange. I've been playing Interchange PvP online and offline a bunch to kind of figure out what the fuck I need to do, like where to go and shit. So I have the camp on the outside memorized. I got Ollie pretty memorized, and I got a few places in Idea memorized. But I need to check upstairs, and I need to check Idea more. Ollie just a tad bit more. And then Middle Mall, and what's that other fucking place? We'll have to look at the name for it. Oshla or something? Oshla? I don't know what the heck it's called. Anyways, let's get in here. We're loading in right now. We're just gonna be running around, chatting, just fucking off. Oh, shit. Alright. Also, I've been liking the M4 a lot. This is the M16, actually. I want to get the M4. I lost it because this dude shot me in the head while he was camping. That tends to happen. If you guys know any, like, Interchange tips that I don't cover in this video, or, like, places that I miss good loot spots or something, let me know down in the comments or in the chat, because I'm still pretty fucking new. I got 150 hours in so far, and a lot of that has been, I'd say a quarter of it's been online, and then the other bit has been offline, learning the maps and stuff. So let's go to the places we already know. There's a place right out, like a medical setup outside here. Oh, sorry, just smacked the booty, guys. Got a little cough in front of me. I think there's a med place somewhere right up in here, right? We're gonna check out first. Oh, shit. Should have put my gun on safety. Anyways, that's a fucking railway exfil. Obviously, we have Emercom exfil, because we spun at railway. So I know where the exfils are. And I know the key card one, too. I just don't have the key card. We'll go over all that shortly. Hope everybody's doing good. The channel's taking off. We're almost at 100 subs. People are liking what they see. Apparently, you guys like watching me getting absolutely fucking destroyed by pros, which is pretty easy to record and Escape from Tarkov, so that's working out well. I appreciate it. We just started the OnlyFans too. I'm awaiting approval. I never thought I'd be saying this, but I did start an OnlyFans. We're doing the underwear, the talking underwear videos, unfiltered over there. It's $1. That's the first time I'm putting something out there for some kickback. So if you want to support me, go ahead and check out that in the description. And like I said, I'm still waiting approval, so it's not letting me post any videos yet on there. So you might want to wait like a month or two before you go over there. The medical place that I wanted to search is actually farther over this way, I think. We're just going to keep wrapping around. But I guess this is technically our first loot area that we're checking outside. This is the power station, power room, I think it's called. So coming inside here, I think there's a key for this place down here. I don't know what the key is. What's it say? No required items. I did see a video saying that they don't know what the key is yet, so I think that might still be new. This is also a locked room that you can get into with a key. All the keys and shit, guys, I don't know that yet. I do not. Like I said, this is just for me to get in the rhythm of Interchange and kind of know what's going on here. Okay, so you saw there was a jacket there. There's a few other little things in here. I think there's a tool. Yeah, there's a toolbox that can spawn here. Little tools and items and stuff. We're not gonna go through and loot all this. We're just gonna look from now on. This is my first time doing one of these like map videos, so hopefully everything goes swell and well. This is where you mainly want to loot in this building. There's a filing cabinet here. Loose loot. Lootalones, filing cabinet again. There should be some PCs in here. There's a computer there. Is there one back here? I think I've seen like 2 or 3 spawn in there before. Coming outside, there's some loose loot spawns. Like over here on the ground. Toolbox right here. Some more toolboxes. I've seen like hand drills spawn over here to open up the ref cases. It didn't spawn this time, but this is where VX is. The vehicle extract. Alright, now where do we want to move to? Let's go. I still want to try to find that medical tent. I know this place. I know the camp that was added in the new edition, which we're definitely going to go check that out after we find the medical place. But I think those are like the 3 main spots to kind of check if you're outside. Everything else is kind of like you can kind of skip over. If I'm wrong, go ahead and tell me I'm wrong. Let me know. That's just what I've found so far with playing. I'm still having a hard time finding this medical station. I think it's to the right of Emercom, so I think it's like over here. Pretty much did a full loop. It would have been fun to... I should have turned scavs on, as in online, so we would have had some little bit of action while we're checking stuff out, but I'd hate to die like right in the middle of showing something, or like it's hard for me to memorize if I can't actually run through a full place without dying. So that's why we're kind of doing it this way. Alright, straight down there is Emercom. I don't think there's anything over on this side at all. Now we're coming up on some parking area. I don't know if I've ever really checked this place. Doesn't look like there's much that spawns out here. It's a death trap, probably. I was trying to think of different ways to approach Emercom when coming out of, like, this ramp, down this ramp here. I thought about following this wall back and just following the backside of this circle until I make it over there, but once I actually ran the route, it just seemed scarier than just running through. Okay, so that's Emercom. That's where we could exit right now. This is the medical camp outside that I was speaking of at the beginning of the video. I've never looted this place before. We gotta oh, there's tents over here too. Shit. Let's check it out in here then. So we got like a weapon box, ammo box or something. Jacket here. It'd be nice to get a key card so I can use one of them in the video. Wonder if this is an accessible tent or not here. Doesn't look like it. Just to make sure, I'm gonna check from behind. That's what she said. Okay, no, we're good there. We'll check this one too. Another jacket spawn in here. Duffel bag. Okay. Anything else? Okay, this kind of looks like the woods place. Military camp. Oh, another box here. What's this box called? Yeah, weapon box. I think there's 3 different types of weapon boxes. The 2 gray ones and then that one. Oh, another one here, weapon box. Medical spawns. Looks like a Salewa. And that's about it. Okay, and the last place to go to outside is the camp. That's my favorite place. You've probably seen, if you've looked up videos on YouTube, which part of the reason I wanted to make this live today was because I was looking for some videos to get more knowledge on Interchange so that when I stream, I actually know where the fuck I'm going. And I either found a 6-minute video to 5 to 6 minute video that went through everything so fast, you pretty much needed to put it in like 0.25 speed to understand what the fuck was going on. Or they would just be about one location, or they would be too long and still vague somehow and just boring as fuck. Which I'm not saying I'm fucking too entertaining or nothing. I'm something, dude, but you need to know where the hell to go. And there was nobody that actually just went to the damn places. Other than, like, one guy. And even then, like, he didn't really check. Like, he just ran through. It's like, okay, this is Ollie. Yep. Oh, there's some computers in that room back there. And then would just run through the area and, okay, now we're at... Oh, it's Gosha. That's what it is. Now we're at Gosha, I think it's called. So, yeah. That's why we're doing this shit. Over here is transit to customs. I've never transited on a map before, so don't ask me questions about that. But I'm pretty sure you can select some items and then pay to have them sent back to your stash, just like how you pay for a vehicle exit. And then you can transit for free with your character, but it'll load you directly into a new match, into customs. And I think the exits might only be, like, the exits might be different once you transit too on that new map. In this case, customs. Okay, so we're just running deeper and deeper into the woods till you see these train tracks. There's a few ways that I like to go here. Everybody says to go to this bridge. I've maybe taken that bridge like once or twice. Everybody looks, if there's someone that spawns here or there's someone that's coming here, they're gonna look at this bridge and around it to see if anybody's here before they cross. What I recommend if you're coming on this side, I think you can wrap around out over there and go up. Let's actually try it. That's why we're here. So if you're coming in like I am, over on this side, you want to come over here and just get deep in the shit, dude. You don't want to get shot. Get deep in the shit. If you are coming from the middle and that's like your absolute fastest route, just go through the middle, because if not, you're gonna have to run left and right, left or right to get up there, and that's no fun. This pipe, You can. It is possible to, I think, jump up there and run across it. I believe so. But I don't really recommend it. Because you're in the wide open. I think if you run and jump, maybe it's not possible. And my skills aren't the highest for jumping, endurance, all that shit. Stamina, whatever. I don't know if that plays effect. So, as of right now, I don't think you can get on top of that pipe. Anyways, coming this way, look, you're coming right up behind the camp. This is the main spot people loot right here. And then the other spot is a little bit further to the right over here. So, if you want to, you can just kind of walk up here. Usually, there'll be anywhere from 0 to like 4 scavs that can spawn here. But this is a really good spot to check around this area. There's a lot of hideout materials and tools over here. And then this area for weapons. And they'll be tucked in these tents. Just listen for a bit. See if you see people moving. Then your flare extract's going to be right over there. We'll go to it in a sec. These little dummies can spawn loot on them. They're not really worth looting unless you actually need some of that shit. Or an actual good item spawns on them, like a plate carrier or something. Just make sure you check the plates. These places have the best loot I've seen so far on Interchange. Other than probably the computer rooms, because I haven't checked the key areas yet. So you're going to have a lot of loose loot in here. Some weapon boxes. Some tech spawns. We got duffel bag, some water, hose, ammo. Got all the good shit. And it's pretty much like that in every single one of these. This one I think is the best tent here. Yeah, so this one has a weapon box, jacket spawn, and then on this shelf I find a lot of good like LCDs or clocks or golden G-phones. I've seen bobbleheads spawn over here. It looks like figurines are spawning over here too. And then food and ammo in this crate. Let's go to this place. This is the med tent. A lot of people don't even loot this med tent, even if they come here, I've realized. Unless they know it. Unless they like come here often. I think it's closed because a lot of these med tents are closed. So I've actually found PvP from right here isn't bad if you're fighting people over at this place that we're about to go to, the more like industrial area, because you can really tuck in behind this hatch here and take care of people. Looks like you're gonna have to be a little careful with this pallet. Might want to swing out just a tad bit farther. So one more tent here, and there's some decent shit that can spawn in this crate that I've found. I think I found some weapon parts in this cargo crate. Okay, the next biggest spot in this camp is gonna be this area right here. There's a lot of loose loot spawns that spawn on the shelf and the floor. There's a weapon box up top here. I've seen a lot of fuel spawn around here on the ground. M part. I always think that's M parts for some reason when I come in here. It always confuses me. Not always the best attachments on top of here, but it can spawn good attachments. Another weapon box. And then this is more of like loose loot spawn area over here. Over here, I found some high tier items, like golden G-phone, broken G-phone. I think some bobbleheads. And then there's a little bit of loot left here, and it's over by the extract. I'll show you where the flare extract is, and I'll show you 2 important tips for this flare extract that you need to know I've learned the absolute hardest way. So that's the tents that we were at. That's the industrial area we were just at. We came in from this far side over here. Now, this area is like a little intake shack or something. You have a weapon box here, some tools here. There can be some ammo and food items, water items spawn in here as well. I haven't really checked around this van too much. It looks like there's some fuel that can spawn here. And then I think that's about it. Maybe a little bit of loot here that you can find. So for this signal flare, all you do is you grab it. You stand right here. 45-degree angle, maybe a little bit higher in the air. You shoot it up. Wait till you see flignals. Oh, yeah, flignals there. Received. There we go, Coby. And then you stay on this fucking road. If you get off of this road, I'm telling you, if you get off of this road, you're going to die. I've died over there. I've died going over there too much. I've died walking back here too much. Just come behind the sign and chill out. Oh, wait. I don't want to extract. How much time do we got? Yeah, we still got 20 minutes. So that's pretty much all the outside areas you really need to worry about. Or not worry about, but be interested in. There's a little bit more loot on top of here. I think there's a dummy up there. We'll go check out the bridge, and then maybe from up top I can show you where I come in before we cross the bridge. Weapon box up here. Looks like I think some stuff can spawn in these beach chairs. There's a helmet. So again, if you're not taking bridge, you spawn on the left, you can go the way we came. If you are spawned more over by railway, you can run the whole way behind this rock, or you can actually climb up this rock a little bit and make your way through here up into camp. I highly suggest staying to the right of this mound and only coming up on top of it when you're ready to bust. I mean, when you're ready to check inside of here to make sure nobody's looting. Because anybody that's over in this general area that we're at now is going to be able to just look and see you on the horizon and just pop your ass. So just be mindful of that. This is kind of like the most dangerous spot right here if you're coming in from this side. We'll take the bridge over so you guys get to see the bridge. I think we gotta drink some shit here. It's a good time for me to grab a drink too. My allergies are kicking up bad, dude. Real bad. Oh. What else do we need? Have some of this. Oh yeah, we're gonna need food. I already got some. I was prepared. Had my flare and everything. Alright. This is das Bridge. And you run right through here. It'd be actually kind of fun to camp this bridge, like, literally right there. And just blast somebody. Because 9 out of 10 times, someone's going to take this bridge during the raid if they're coming out here. Looks like there's some ammo spawns in this crate. I didn't really see anything spawn inside of the fridge, though. Okay, let's see. Left side maybe might be quickest. So come up here. Yep. And then you're going to want to hop down. And I think we should take our first step inside the mall. We're going to go through the whole basement first. Starting at Ollie. And working our way to Idea. Check it all. So the basement, I know most of it, but I'm not like super familiar with it. So we're gonna start getting into the areas. Like the basement's one of those I don't really know too much. So this is kind of like me experiencing this too. Alright, Ollie basement from the front of the mall. Instead of walking through the front door, if you're going middle of the mall, you can actually you can just walk right through there. You don't have to break any glass to get through there. So there is loot throughout this basement, but I don't know if it's actually worth staying down here and risk dying. Because everybody's going to be coming through the basement, most likely, to get up to the top. So, if you want to try to be sneaky down here, go ahead. Footsteps echo really bad. I usually just fucking W shift through here and get up into the mall. But that's why I don't really know it, and we need to kind of know it. So we hit the back of the mall now from this side of the basement, it seems like. Only thing to the right and back of us was entrances into the basement. Looks like our first piece of loot down here. There's a, yep. Ammo box, I think, down here. Probably some loose loot spawns in here, maybe duffel bag or something. What's up here, weapon box? Yeah. I need to know what these crates are called. I'm trying to memorize all this shit. I know the weapon boxes now. Wooden crate, that's all it's called, really. Okay. Wooden crate here. Oh, I missed one. There's a wooden crate here, too. Looks like that's about it for the loot in this area. Oh, there's a weapon box over in the corner, too. Yeah, I think that's it for this area here. There's an entrance into... This is into Ollie. From in here. So that's how you get into Ollie from the bottom. Let's keep moving. Now we're moving towards, like, we're underneath, like, middle of the mall. Nothing really around this bottom middle part so far. There's the hole in the ground. That'll get you up in the middle mall. Looks like there's another hole over here. Let's see what this place leads to. Okay, path up into Ollie there. I believe this is the special extract you can take. The power has to be on. Then you have to go to Middle Mall and open the urinal and swipe the key card. And then you have to come down here and you'll be able to go through this door. Okay, this is an entrance into more of Middle Mall basement. Looks like a duffel bag here. Very, very empty in here, it seems like. side entrance from basement there. This is still a little confusing for me, but it's making a lot more sense now. Okay. Looks like this is genuinely just a place to run through. It's like nothing down here. Let's go a little further this way to make sure there's nothing special down here. If there is, we'll pop outside and see where we're at. Okay, there's a tent here. I'm such a bad hip fire aim. Just aiming above that light, I guess. Grenade box here. Let's see if we got a grenade. I like throwing grenades. Flashbang. I actually don't know how bad the flashbangs are in this game. Let's find out real quick. That didn't do anything to me. Not bad. Or not good, I mean. Little duffel bag here. What's this place? Okay, this is a place up into Middle Mall as well, or is this Idea now? This might be up into Idea now. And we're gonna go back the way we came from the basement through that hole in the wall. Oh, this is Gosha. Makes sense. Anything left over here? Do not believe so. Oh, looks like we're almost at the end of it. Let's pop outside here and see where we're at. Should be like middle of the mall. Power should be over there, I think. And Emercom. Yeah, so Emercom's down there. Power's over there. We're still middle mall. Okay, nothing really left back there. Let's check over here. We're almost running out of time, so we'll finish the basement and then... Oh, there's a weapon box over here. We'll finish the basement and then we'll go into a new raid and go first and second floor of mall. Yeah, so these just seem like more entrances on the sides from Ollie. Pretty sure this is Ollie's side. So let's go back to where we were, where that hole in the wall was. And we'll make a, I think it's a left. Because the scab boss... Rakilla? What's his name? No, it's not Rashala. Tagilla. Scab boss Tagilla can spawn down there. Or is it Killa? Tagilla, Killa, one of those. It's one of those. There's a guy down there. He spawns down there. Yep. Okay, so that's where we came in at the basement first. Now let's move where we did before. We kept going down that way. This way, I mean. Because we are at just middle mall there. I think the scab boss to Gillo's hit idea under the basement. Hopefully we can get there in time. That's where we went. Now we're gonna keep going this way. So this looks like middle mall entrance for basement? No. Yeah. Yep. This is... I don't know what the fuck this is. This might bring you up in the middle mall too. Weapon box on the corner over there. Let's go in here and see what's going on. Okay, this is in between Middle Mall and Gosha. This, I'm not taking this yet. I'm not taking it yet. We're gonna keep going down this way. Pretty much no matter what side you're on of this building, you're going to be able to come into the basement and start either looting or making your way. There's some tents here, some weapon boxes. Making your way up into the actual mall. Okay, now we're moving into idea side of the basement here. I'm just going to keep running down this way. Looks like there's an entrance into idea right here. Definitely over there. What's this place? Oh yeah, definitely over here. This connects these two basement sides here, okay. So now it kind of narrows that down for us for where this boss is at. It's either back there and to the right where we didn't search, looped around, or he's back here somewhere, which I think he's back further. Because these just seem to be some tents to loot. It's just such a risky area to loot these. I don't really recommend it unless, I don't know, maybe you're on your way out and you want to. Maybe if you see a jacket in here and need the key cards. To, like, spot something. I don't know. Other than that, there's not much left down here on the idea side. Let's go back and see if we can find where the boss spawns. We've got 2 minutes left. It'd be sick if we could find it and load in and go straight into the mall. Weapon box there. Okay, so we didn't go down this way yet. This is the last place we didn't check in the basement. So he pretty much has to be back here, I think. It's another way up into Idea. It was weird how that red exit light was glitching for me. Alright, this is it. Where's the little jump spot at? Unless there's one last spot we didn't check. I don't know, guys. I for sure thought it was on Idea side over here. Okay. Well. We'll be KIA. That's alright. It's practice. That's like a bunch of these blue dividers up, and then there's a van that you have to jump through. Looks like there's another entrance into Idea right here. Check it before we get KIA. Okay. Let's leave this one, and we'll start a new one up. I need to find that boss place in... Oh, shit. What is it again? I'll pull it up on the map. Let's pull up the map while we're loading into our match here. Okay. Pulling it up. Here we go. Just do locations. Scab boss. Boss. Here we go. Idea. Ollie. Goshen. I think it's Idea. We just checked under there. We'll have to double check. See it up here? I think that's it. That could also be when you go inside. Is there one? Oh, there is one on this map. In the basement here. This is it. That's on Goshen's side. Okay. And to get back there, you have to go through Ollie's side and kind of run back and make a right. Or if you go on the back side of Ollie, that's so from the front side of Ollie, to run in and then cut right and go back through that way. If you're like Emercom side of Ollie, it looks like you have to just follow the tunnel through till you hit the whole way back. The best one is right backside of the mall, it seems like. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna go find that shit. Some good loot in there. Make sure these guys are off. Alright, I'll be right back. My fucking cameraman's broke, dude. Hey, cameraman, over here, dude. What are you doing? Wake up! Wake up, cameraman. Over here. Hey. Hey. Over here, cameraman. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Alright, we're in. Now that we know where to go, that was I can see how I overlooked that one spot. It's very tucked away. So this is Ollie. That's Emercom. Remember I said if we're coming Emercom side of Ollie, we come in and just follow the tunnel on the right. So we come in here. Should be able to make a right. And we gotta make a left. Yeah, this is the place right after here. So we did go back there. We just didn't go back far enough. This is a little secret spot here. Go back here. See, we went through the hole. We didn't go left, I don't think. If I see a hole, I gotta go through it. Oh no, maybe we do gotta go through this little hole. Then go left, maybe. We'll be below Goshen. Gosha. Goshen? Now we go this way. Our guy is winded as hell. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the spot. It's a great place to be a nasty rat too, if you just want to sit in a corner. I think the first time I played Interchange, someone told me all you have to do is lay by these sandbags. And he said he killed so many people doing it because they'll come in here and then they'll go in there and loot. So all you do is you lay here and you tuck yourself behind this little peeky hidey hole here. And you lean out, and you wait, and you see him, and then you go get their loot, and you go get this loot. You can even wait for them to kill the boss if you don't want the XP. You don't want to take care of the boss. Anyways, climb over this crate, climb over this crate. It's like a walled off place. It's kind of weird. Why am I having troubles here? What are we doing wrong? Okay, let's not do that. Let's take the van. Take the van. Okay, we're in. Loose loot. Ammo. We're gonna do perimeter first and we'll check inside. I've checked this place maybe once in offline. Once in raid. So I don't know it too well. I think loose loot can spawn there. Any of these tables. Okay. Not seeing much. This is one of the good spots. There's a lot of loose loot that can spawn here. Looks like there's a duffel bag. I've seen stuff spawn in this chair. Probably this bed is worth checking. There's like nothing spawning here right now. But this is one of the better places to check on this map. We're gonna have a party. Some party. This door, I don't think it goes anywhere. It can do anything with it. It's a dead door. I mean, most doors are dead, but that one's really dead. Alright. Some loose loot on the pallets. Definitely check all the pallets. More loose loot on these boxes. Some table. Oh yeah, this is what we checked already. Okay, so I think that makes it for this place. It wasn't too good in offline mode, but if you're on online, there's gonna be good shit down here. And the boss can spawn in here. The best way to take care of them, it seems like just like kind of head glitching them, like coming into places like this and just kind of leaning and like barely looking through here and trying to get an angle on them somehow. Let's see if there's any other places that we can do that from. Underneath this crate here. Through here, it seems like. If your guy knows how to jump on top of boxes, mine apparently fucking doesn't. I think he's an idiot. But yeah, that's kind of risky poking your head out through there. Probably through the van. You can probably get a shot off on him from here. And this is also where other people can shoot you from too. Because keep in mind, they can't just jump over there. They have to come in there from one of those angles. So they're pretty much going to be waiting for you to come out. Or trying to get a little peeky, glitchy shot on you. Alright, so with that being done and out of the way, let's start with Idea. And then we'll move our way to Gosha, then Ollie, then Middle Mall. And then we'll do the top floor. I don't know how much we're going to be able to do before we might have to load in one more time. I might go in through the basement just so we can utilize one of the elevators up. Just to get familiar with it, because obviously we all know we can run up the ramp and just go inside from the the docks there. I honestly kind of forget where you can get into Idea from down here. It's definitely not right here. You must just have to come the whole way over to B side. Yep. This looks like your quickest way into Idea here. I want to see if anything spawns back in this corner. It didn't for me, it doesn't mean it won't for you. I've seen, I think a weapon box spawn behind staircases and stuff before. Okay, so this is Idea. I'm used to spawning in from the other side over there. Or coming in, at least, from over there. We'll take a look at this front section first. Never been in here. Not seeing much. Let's take a look in here. Bathrooms probably aren't worth looting. If we see something crazy in here, then they are. Not seeing anything in the bathrooms. Probably not worth your time. Let's check the ladies' room. That's foul. Yep, bathrooms definitely don't check them. Nothing worth looting here. It's just a staircase up to 2nd floor. So this first room doesn't seem like it's worth your time. This elevator is out of commission. I don't know if anything spawns here. Doesn't look like it. This whole area right here looks like a death trap. Now what I do know is worth looting is this place. I think this is called the food court. There's loose loot all over the place here. There's some fuel by this generator. Nice. Ammo. What else we got cooking in the food court? Some more ammo. None of these these wooden crates look like they're accessible. Here's if you have a key, you can open up this register here at the food court. EWR, nice. Mayonnaise. Now back here is a little better, I think. Yeah. Whole bunch of food in this place. Like so much food and water. Makes sense. Like DayZ, you go to a freaking grocery store, there's nothing there. Ugh. I've seen good stuff spawn on these mattresses here. Look like some weapon parts spawn on this. There's a bobblehead. That pretty much does it for food court. I think there's like a mini upstairs for food court. What's up here? Is there good shit up here or not? So far, not. Some chocolate. Yeah, this place up here looks a little busted. But here's a weapon box. We're not gonna go through all that. Ain't shit up here. I mean, there's probably a little bit more in an online raid, but doesn't really seem too worth it. Oh, here's a cat. That's nice. Nice little treat. Killer can spawn over here too, so just be careful. Okay, I do want to check this little playground area, and then that does it for the front of Idea. Is there anything that spawns up here? I think maybe I've seen some tools spawn up here. Not seen anything this time around though. Had to see if the swings move. No, they don't. Is there anything up here? Give us something good. Come on, playground. Nothing. Gotta guess that. Alright, now this is the part that I haven't really checked too much, is these registers up here and the shelves. But I've checked the sides of this place. Most of the good loot that you're gonna find in Idea is at food court, and then on your left, as soon as you come in, like over here in that building, there's some computers and stuff. But I guess stuff can spawn in these shelves. So we're checking these shelves, seeing if we see anything spawn. Doesn't seem like this cash register area is worth it at all either. What's this? Oh, some paper. Okay, so there is stuff that spawns in these shelves. Oh shit, I just scared the shit out of myself. Did anything spawn in these shelves? Let's check. Oh yeah, I've definitely seen stuff spawn right here on this one. Now this is a place I like to loot here. It has all the computers. It's like a little office area. So we have a bunch of computers here. Let's just see if we get a graphics card. SSD, nice. 1, 2, 3. 4. Looks like 4 computers spawned in here. I think there can be loose loot that spawns on these desks too. Let's check out this place. I've seen some stuff spawn on these shelves. Okay, now we need to check this inner area more, because I haven't checked this at all. I haven't seen a lot of people loot this when they come through here. Probably because there's not much to loot. Looks like there's a duffel bag. Pretty much if you hear footsteps, they're going to be going to either food court, leaving, or coming to that computer room, I'd assume. Okay, yeah, so like 2 duffel bags out here. I'm sure there's some loose loot spawns that can show up, so you can decide if that's worth your time. There's a duffel bag here. Duffel bags, anything can spawn in them. Okay, here's another area. This seems like a furniture display area. Duffel bag. What's that? I thought it was paper. It's not even lootable. It's a book of some sort. So it seems like a lot of this is just straight duffel bags. What all, like, what would this one give us? Let's see. I gotta take a look. Hideout items, guns, like literally anything. So I guess they're actually worth looking. Unless you're like full front on wanting to check Ollie next or Gosha or something. It's all kind of the same stuff, just kind of sweep through here quickly. Look through the duffel bags, look for the loose loot. Keep moving your way back. Alright, now we're in like the warehouse area of idea. Loose loot can spawn on these shelves. And toolboxes are back here as well. This side doesn't look like it's not nearly worth checking. Let's check the border. I also wanted to just look out here one last time. We'll go out there last for idea. Okay, toolbox. Toolbox. Seems like this back wall is worth checking more. Alright. That was it for storage. Now this is like a loading bay or more storage area. Seems like we got a toolbox in here. I would keep looking for loose loot on these shelves. Another toolbox. And another toolbox. Oh, what's this little place? Oh, weapon box right there. I remember that being there almost every time. Okay, this is stairs up. So now we need to go to, I guess, Gosha. I don't really know Gosha too well. That's right beside us here. So let's check out this back area, see if there's anything actually worth wasting your stamina over here for. Toolbox. I didn't know you could go up here. There's a duffel up here. Ouch. Ooh, my paws are itchy. Okay. Looks like kind of the same thing as the back end of idea. A lot of toolboxes. A few duffel bags. Looks like there's some fuel on this shelf here. So the inside of Gosha just looks like a bunch of food on these smaller shelves. Maybe some duffel bags along the way. Yeah, there's a duffel bag there. I don't think Gosha's usually hit too often. Just because it's so open and there's not really that much loot. At least it seems like. We'll find out. I'd be pretty pissed if I came in here to loot and this is all I found. Which was nothing in Gosha. So far. Maybe I'm just not looking at the right spot, too. Holy cow. There's like nothing in here. Jeez Louise. What is this, another storage area on Gosha that doesn't have anything on their shelves? Oh, here's a weapon box. Ooh. Guys, Gosha ain't the move, I don't think. Let's check some more of the sides and up front. What's this? Oh, 1 can of food. That's moving over into Ollie. We need to find where the loot is in Gosha. Goshen, whatever it's called. Because I haven't seen anything here. Weapon box. Probably need a key to get into this. There's a duffel bag on the floor. Nothing on the shelves. Oh, here we go. What's this place up here? Common trend, it seems like in the front and back of the places. There's like little offices and stuff. But in the middle, it's like shelves. Either toolboxes or freaking... Yeah. You know what I mean, dude. Nothing in the front of Goshen. Damn, dude. What even is the point of having it then? Whoa. We're hungry and thirsty. Okay. Let's keep chugging. Where's the loot? At this place. Where do we have to go for it? Middle Mall. Okay, more food. More food right there. Oh, wooden crate. I think we've literally found like 2 duffel bags, a wooden crate, 2 weapon boxes, and some food in Goshen. I'm just gonna call it Goshen for now, and then I'll look it up once we're done again. If I'm wrong, I'll call it Gosha. Still don't see shit. We're back from where we started, too. Yeah, I don't know about this place, y'all. This is up to you. I would say you're better off alone. Just kidding. I would say you're better off Ollie, Middle Mall, idea. Now, this is very new for me. This is Middle Mall. All of these stores you're seeing are pretty much empty. There's a few that are worth looting though. Those are the ones we're gonna check out. Bathroom, not worth it. That green room we saw, not worth it. Let's go over here first of all. See what's over this way. Looks like an office with a bunch of computers. That's good. It's good loot. Staircase up to second floor. Connecting hallway to different place of the building, I guess. Okay, yeah, that cuts through. Okay, yeah, let's take that out. Janitor's closet. I've actually looted this place before, I think. Bathrooms, not worth checking. It's good in here. There's idea. We've already checked idea. Let's just keep on the side of idea here. This trend shop, I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, there's nothing in here. There's two pink shops, or like pinkish purple shops. Those are ones that you can check. More text, there's like nothing in there. Keep running around. We'll find them. These are all like empty stores for kind of like show. I think some duffels can spawn in there every now and again. Just weaving in and out to see here what's worth it and what's not. Toolbox here, it doesn't look worth it at all. Okay, where the hell did we just go now? So we came from over there. We've checked out this little sector. Let's keep moving down the hall. Looks like we can see from the front mall entrance now here for middle mall. So now we're no longer alongside idea. We're actually moving like horizontally with the front of the mall. Telly spot, I think, is a place to check. I think there can be tech items here. I could be wrong though. Top brand, nothing in there. Sports, I don't think there's much that spawns in sports. Okay, this is definitely one of the spots that you want to check. This is Techno, maybe? Tech store? So here we have G-Phone, nice. Cord. This is one of the cash registers that you use a key for. There's some USD here. Another cash register here. I thought it was something on top of that speaker that I've never seen before. Gas analyzer here. PlayStation 4 here, or 5 here, I think. Yeah, PlayStation 4 here. Another gas can. Definitely a good spot to get gas cans, I guess. Let's get to the corner here. We're beside Ollie now. This has a sign. I think this means the scab boss can spawn up there. We might get shot in the head. I don't think we will, though. I don't believe this place is really worth looting. I'm just gonna glance over it to see. Does not look like it's worth it. There's like one box of ammo in here. Another bathroom area. Where's this come out at? Another closet, like janitor closet area. This is Ollie in here, right? That we're running into? Or not? Okay, no, it's another office, kind of like the one on the other side. Okay. That makes sense. So there's two offices like that, one on each side of Gosha, I think. I want to confirm that. I'll confirm this, then we'll finish checking Middle Mall. Yeah, so Gosha looks like on both sides of it, there's these tech spawns here with these computers. And then we're almost done checking Middle Mall. I think that literally the only place in Middle Mall that was worth looting so far was that tech place, the tech store. I'll just call it tech store, and then there's tech light that's above it. I'll go on the other side and make sure that there's no other stores worth it. Whoa, what's this place? This place might be worth looking. Yeah, it is. I didn't know about this spot. This is... So there was tech store, tech light, and this store so far that are worth looting in Middle Mall. Oh, it's T-Face, whatever this place is called. It's by the pizza sign here. It is fucking dark down here. And this place is fully shut. This like medical hut here. Mantis. I think Mantis is worth checking. Weapon crate in here. We got 17 seconds. Let's double check if Mantis is worth it. German seems like there might be some tech spawns here. Mantis seems... Yes, there's a lot of medical spawns at Mantis. So this spot's a little bit better in this, what is it? Middle mall. A lot of those stores where it just seems like wherever it's darker back there, there's more lootable stores versus some of the other stores that are more up front. They seem more like just for show, which I guess it helps people be able to get down a little bit deeper into the map and really start looting before they have to fight. So this will be our last spawn in. We'll be able to finish Ollie and Middle Mall. And then the upper mall is like super small. So we'll be able to do that one too. We're making good time. We've been training on interchange for what, like, it's been like an hour, 26 minutes. So it hasn't taken us too long. We're almost done checking the whole map. A little bit better time here. I don't think I selected none. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna check the cellular real quick, y'all. We'll be right back. If you're watching the video, thanks for staying tuned. Hopefully the automatic chapters are helping. If not, I'll go in and start actually posting the chapters for like each room. Like I'll do maybe I'll do like outdoor areas, basement, middle mall, Goshen, idea. What's the fucking other one? Yeah, maybe I'll do that for y'all if you like the videos. So I'll be right back. Go. We're in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm acting like I'm playing a real match. Okay. I'm feeling real comfortable in this map now. We just gotta get a little bit more comfortable with basement, middle mall, and upstairs. That's it. Let's get in here. Let's get inside this puppy. Okay. Where do we need to go in here? We remember. We remember. We were from Power. Power is by... not idea. Ollie. I think it's a green Ollie truck. It's right up here. Should be on our right if I'm remembering correctly. Yes. See, we're learning. This will bring us up into Ollie. We're gonna skip over that for now. Oh, I was wrong. This idea brings us up into idea. That's right. Powers by idea. Yep. Alright, so we already checked all this shit. We found that the better loot If you go back to this end, way back here, once our guy stops breathing, better loot's deeper down this way. Where was it all again? Okay, so we have loot in there. A little bit. Mantis. There's loot in Brutal, I think. Not much. Not Brutal. So Mantis and the one back there. It's only 2 in this corner. This place you need 2 keys to get in. There's bulletproof glass there, so you won't get shot. Yeah, farther back in this corner is where all the good shit was. What's this place? Does this have anything? Doesn't seem. Generic shop has loot. Has a little bit. It's not worth going to unless you're on your way through. There's 2 weapon boxes and a duffel, I think. But this one, the Rasmussen. I just wanted to, I know we already checked down here, but I just wanted to make sure we got Middle Mall down pat. Yeah, Rasmussen. Check this. Tech spawns everywhere. Holy shit. And Texho. I don't know why I didn't have my flashlight on. Oh yeah. Now we know where to go, dude. Sick. I didn't check this place. It didn't seem like there was much here. Or worth checking. Yeah, this isn't worth checking. That wasn't worth it. That wasn't worth it. We're kind of looping our way back now. Here's a sports store. Duffel. 1 duffel in the sports store, I guess. Is there anything in these changing rooms? No, sports store's not really worth it. Pretty much if it's a clothing store, don't go. This is that telespot. I think we checked this one on our way in too, and it wasn't worth it. Okay, we're back where we started. Let's go on this side. We know Mantis is good to loot. I don't think I've checked this back corner that much. So let's check this back corner. We got German. Is this worth it? Looks like telephones, headphones. Okay, yeah, German's gonna be worth it. Let's see if Voyage is worth it. There's a jacket here. Ooh. Another jacket. Okay. So this place is worth it too. There's 3 good stores right beside each other here. Mantis, German, and Voyage are all worth checking. Now this one, probably not. This T-Face, remember we said this is worth checking too. There's a duffel here. Probably some loose loot that spawns. Toolbox. What was back over here? Another duffel. Anything behind the shelf? Oh, another duffel. Nice. And then this place I didn't check at all. This looks like a bookstore. This probably ain't worth shit. This bookstore doesn't have nothing but books inside of it. The fuck? Okay, any other plate? Whoa, what's this? Little bathroom here? Where's this go to? Goshen? Oh, no way. I didn't know this connected. Okay, that's good to know. Is this place worth it? Probably not. We'll check anyways. No. I think that about does it for Middle Mall. So let's go over to Ollie, which is over there. I'm just gonna make sure I wrap around this way just to finish looking in this tent here. Some sort of like food court again. Oh yeah, there is. This area right here. Does anything spawn though? Because I'm not seeing nothing. Nope. Maybe in raid, but it doesn't look like this place is worth checking. We've already checked generic shop. Generic shop's pretty generic. I'd say you could probably look over that one too. Alright. Now, like we said, we're gonna go over to Ollie. I think I kind of got lost making that loop-de-loop. I think I just gotta keep going right here. Here we go. Yep, I see it. Oh, did we ever check out this Adidas place? No, we didn't. This place is worth looting too, it seems like. It's like every like 4 or 5 shops, it seems like it's worth looting. Whoa, dude, this place is huge. Wait a second, where the fuck even is this? I swear I'm hearing some weird shit. What is this place? The National. Okay. Well, we overlooked this because I didn't think it was going to have anything in it. But it looks like the National has some shit tucked away real deep. Holy. 4 filing cabinets. Oh yeah, the National is definitely worth looting. Nice. A little bit of everything here. And then it cuts right over this place, which is good too. There's a jacket here. I like checking the jackets while we're still in the practice raid to see if I get the key card to use. There's like a whole freaking storage area back here that has duffel bag, some loose loot on the shelf and ground. Some more duffel bags. What else? Some medical items over by these beds. Another jacket. Man, what do I gotta do to get a key? Okay. Actually go to Ollie now. We fully looted Middle Mall. Let's think here. Where do I gotta go to Ollie? Ouch. Okay, there's Middle Mall. Okay, it's over here. I said Middle Mall probably like 500 times this episode. If I could mute it every time I said it, I'd probably try to. Here we go. So for this place, I haven't checked the middle, but I know the outskirts. It's the front and the back that's good. That's what he said. So this front area right here, we'll go over front and back first, and we'll go over middle. This can have computers in it. And duffel bags. There's a duffel bag there. And then you can go in through this back area right here. You can go in through it from where we started at too. Ammo in here. Computer. All of these are going to be computer rooms. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So it was 2 lootable rooms here. I think they can both spawn computers. A little bit of other stuff. And if you shoot right across, there's 3 more computer rooms, I think. 2 or 3. This place is kind of a death trap because it's like 3 rooms in one. I think this is a lootable poster. Nope. There's a duffel bag here, and then there's a bunch of computers. There's a weapon box. Duffel bag. Weapon box. Look at those melons. Is that lootable? No. We move down further. The hall, there's one more door on our left. Right. This has a duffel bag, a weapon case, and then a staircase to go up to 2nd floor. It also has a weapon case under this staircase here. And if we keep going even further down this hallway, there's a janitor's closet. think there's a total of 3 of these janitor's closets in the map. This was the 3rd one, I think. Is this open? No. This brings us out the back side now of Ollie, so we kind of wrap the whole way around. If we cut the whole way over across, I think I'm not going to take the time. Like, I'll look a little bit through these middle areas. For most of these big areas that I'm learning, it's kind of relative to the area that you're in. So, like, if you're in Goshen, these big shelves are going to have, like, some food items on sometimes. If you're in Ollie, these big shelves seem like they're going to have some, like, hideout items, like some, maybe, like, motor or a drill, stuff like that. And then at Idea, it seems like the shelves are going to have more along the lines of, like, random loot or, like, duffel bags. The main stuff was that front area that we just went through. Like, see, I'm not seeing anything while looting this area, like these big shelves. It's just not really worth it, in my opinion. If you know where you're going, like, what? Let's see, what's that? There's a tube here. Whoa, dude, tube, big. That's big loot, man. When you could be looting a fucking PC and have like 3 or 4 things spawn in it. So don't worry about out here. Just keep to the edge if you don't know where you're at. And loot those computer rooms. We're going to the other side now to loot the other computers. Now, this storage area is pretty good, like, for toolboxes. This is in the back of Ollie still. See, there's a toolbox here. This is where the rest of the computers are located on Ollie. So it's this back hallway. There's a bunch of computers in here. Items that can spawn on the desk. Weapon boxes that can spawn in here. Food, water, ammo that can spawn in here. Oh, that one is always open too, that we were just in. That door is always open. You can close it if you want, though. So there's more computers in this area. Not much that I'm seeing now. I'm sure there's at least one in here. Is that some repellent? I've seen stuff spawn over here too, so definitely check those cabinets in the corner. So you can leave out here if you want. Now we're going the other direction through this side. This leads straight out. This is where I usually come in from. There's one more room in here that you can loot. Drinks on the desks. Computers. I think a weapon box can spawn in here too. There's some bleach. Cigarettes. And this will just lead us back to where we came from. The other, what, 3 rooms that we looted? It's a lot. 1, 2. Yeah, so it's like 3 in total. Now I need to find how to get up to 2nd floor. And I think we can do that by one of the corners in this place, in Ollie. So let's just look for somewhere where we can climb up to 2nd floor. It's gonna be like probably beside Ollie and Middle Mall. Then that's the last place. That's the whole map, I think. Oh, what the fuck is that? Yeah, so you can't even pick up any of this shit, dude. Why would you want to loot it? What was this? Is this a grenade box? I'm kind of lost right now on Ollie. I don't know exactly which side I'm on. Oh, okay, so we're like on the Emercom side of Ollie. And then this is back to the front. Over there's Middle Mall. Oh, Emercom side would be over there, I guess. My bad. Or like front left or front right of the mall. So second story's above Middle Mall on the back side, it looks like, or the front side. Tech light is gonna be the main spot up here, where it's nice and red. I think Tech light just has a bunch of shit in here. Usually, I think people just rush it. Holy dude, there's a lot of shit here. I'm gonna drop some stuff so that we're not like over encumbered or anything. So Tech light's definitely worth checking. I didn't even check the whole thing. I just going off of that, you can tell there's like plenty enough stuff here. Probably loot Tech light and get the hell out. Let's check across here. What's this? This looks like some sort of medical place. Oh, you have to have the power on for this medical place, I guess. This doesn't look worth it. That doesn't look worth it. Papillion. What's Papillion? This doesn't look worth it. Nope. That ain't it. That ain't it. Burger House. Sushi. I don't think there's anything in those either. Tar ducks. Nothing in there. Probably don't even worry about it. Let's eat and drink here. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're really learning this map, guys. I probably got like a total of like 6 hours now in practice just learning this map. It's not over exaggerating. Which that might not be a lot for some people, but for me just starting out, it kind of is. What's this place? It's a door here. Open. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, this is actually pretty cool in here. It's some sort of food place. And you can definitely get shot. I thought it was going to be bulletproof. Oh, there's a weapon box there. There's a whole bunch of other doors here, but I don't think it'll let you open these ones. No. Same in here. It's not worth dying over this place right here. Okay, we're gonna keep on this hallway. I'm not gonna try to get too distracted. What's this? In tourist. Anything worth it in here? No, it doesn't appear so. This place is fucking trash too. Arena store. Nothing worth it in here. So far, tech light and that like one other spot upstairs. All the other spots upstairs look like dog ass. Father and sons? Nope. Nothing in there. What's this? Eastland? Nothing in there. Ah, but this place might have something. This looks like a medical place or something. Let's check. Nothing so far. Okay, we got some cheese. Can I get back in here? Oh, yeah. Yep. This little crate here. Slide X, slide X, slide X, slide X, slide X. Ah. Let X, let X, let X. Watch me find a let X in practice. Let X. Oh my god, dude. Get the fuck out of here. You actually have to be shitting me. You gotta be fucking... Dude. Oh. And a fucking... And a computer back here. Watch, I'll get a graphics card or something. That's hilarious. I could have called it. Well, I did call it. I did call it. It's not that I could have called it. I did. So what about that shit, dude? What's this fucking place? Can you shoot your own foot? Nope. Weapon box? This doesn't seem worth it up here either. Let's get back on track. We're still continuing down this aisle. 9 minutes left. We got this. It's not gonna let me make a right down there. Unless maybe if I go through here, I'll be allowed to. I hope I can. Because this looks like transition into Goshen. Right? I'm not crazy. Is this staircase down to Goshen? The staircases I haven't really navigated much yet. This is Ollie. Right? I thought we came from Ollie, though. Oh, it's like at the back corner of Idea. That's right. On the whole other side of Ollie. That makes sense. Okay, last place we have to check is all the way upstairs. Ooh, janitor closet. Okay. All the way upstairs. That one last aisle where Burger King and Subway is. I've never checked Burger King and Subway. Where's me steps? Where'd me steps go? It is by Goshen, too. Guy is not happy right now. Whoa, slippy. Okay, we're back up second floor. Another janitor's closet up here. Then we gotta go to the left here. His father and sons is to the right. We already checked that place. check that. That's the good medical area. It's a little bit in there, but not really worth it. We checked all of this down here, didn't we? So we should just be able to go over to Burger King. And tourist was not worth checking. Yeah, we checked all this shit. There's KFC. The hell? Checked all of these already. So yeah, let's go check out Burger King and Subway. MK. That's what I'm gonna call this place, MK. Doesn't look like there's anything here worthy of our time. Oh wow, we can really see down in there. Nice. So here's Burger Snot, or Burger King. We only got 6 minutes left, so we gotta make this a little quick. But I do really want to check Burger King. Bathroom back here. Is this the toilet? Yeah, Burger King bathroom. That's where the key card goes. You should taste it. I don't think there's anything really worth it in here other than the door. Oh, there's a weapon box here. We've already been to this place. No, we haven't. Jacob and Jacob closed. Actually, yeah, we've seen that place. We said no to that. There wasn't much there. No to none of these restaurants. Here's Subway. Duffel bag here. Looks like dead scab here. Papa John's. Subway and Papa John's. Really cute. This is a sushi place. We'll check these three real quick. Subway has some food, it seems like. That's good. That's a good sign. Makes sense. Also, if you're watching this and like trying to learn the map from watching this, just keep in mind that I ran through this map a lot already before making this live, so don't feel weird if you're trying to just watch the video once and be like, dude, I cannot learn this map. Like, you just gotta run through it a few times. You're not gonna remember anything the first like 20-30 times, and then things are just gonna start clicking. Then you add in like watching some videos like this, or watching some tip videos, extract videos, stuff like that. It'll all start coming together. It's not too bad. Papa John's is not worth checking. There is no pizza at Papa John's. Let's check this little back area here. I don't know what's up with these bathrooms. Secret doors and stuff. Got some secret shit going on. Can you flush this one at Papa John's? No. Okay. Papa John's is a big no-no. Even Subway wasn't bad for some food. Burger King had some things, but not much. So I think really the only thing you're gonna check if you're upstairs is Tech Light. I'm trying to think of the other places. You got Tech Light that you would check. You got Arena. Arena was downstairs too. Upstairs is really not that good other than Tech Light maybe. Now thinking about it, I'm just trying to think of more places upstairs. It's pretty much just Tech Light. And then Burger King if you need to go downstairs. Like on the secret extract downstairs. The food places weren't really a hit. And if I run back to over here, I don't think I remember anything really standing out over here. And tourist in that medical spot. That's right. Tourist had a little bit. And then there's that medical spot that's all green that we found the lead X in. Oh, an arena is up here. Okay. There's like 4 stores up here. Worth your time. But with Techlight being such a hot area, I don't know if it's worth maybe getting killed from. Where's that medical place at again? I want to know for next time. Thought it was like right here. Right here. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Interchange live, unedited. We went through the whole map from outside to basement, first floor, top floor. I don't know if I showed all extracts, but we got the main ones out of the way, and we talked a little bit about the keycard extract. Fucking check out the OnlyFans for the underwear videos. That's a bobblehead right there that we missed. And we're going... So here's the deal. I've been trying to go live Tuesday, Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But until we get like some actual viewers in, we get a little group together, and we're actually watching and shit and hanging out. My streaming's gonna be like kind of maybe throughout the day, unless I don't have anything going on that evening. But I am trying to stream daily right now. But for sure Tuesday, Thursday, 10 p.m. Videos might come out a little bit earlier than 10 p.m. until we get like some shit going on. But thanks for joining the channel. I've been really loving Escape from Tarkov. It's the only game I've been playing actually. And Interchange is a pretty iconic map, and I love the look of it. Like the lighting and just being inside, but it feeling so open. It's very unique. And then there's also outside, so it's a good hybrid map. So let me know if you have anything else that you'd like to add to this tips/interchange video. Peace, y'all.